Mace Windu and Anakin Skywalker are both undeniably among the most powerful and skilled Jedi within the entire Order, with each proving their strengths and abilities countless times throughout their lifespan. Especially during the Clone Wars, their leadership and combat prowess have made them key figures in the fight against the Separatists and the dark side. However, as we follow their journeys across the movies and shows, one thing that has become increasingly evident to the fans is Mace Windu's apparent disdain for Anakin, and this tension has become so noticeable that it has led many fans to believe that Mace Windu actually harbored a deep-seated hatred for Anakin. But was it really hatred, or was there something more complex at play? This deep-seated mistrust between Anakin and Mace Windu began as soon as Anakin was brought to the Jedi Temple. When Mace Windu first learned more about the boy, he looked into his potential and sensed a great darkness within him. A darkness that Mace Windu feared could ultimately lead Anakin down a dark path. Yoda too also sensed this darkness, but while Yoda chose to tolerate it and even sought to help Anakin overcome it, Mace Windu immediately saw it as unacceptable from the start, setting the two off on the wrong foot almost immediately. And yet, despite this rocky beginning, Anakin actually held deep respect for Mace Windu, admiring his achievements and his immense power. And once Anakin was accepted for Jedi training under Obi-Wan Kenobi, Mace would begin to recognize that Anakin had the potential to become an extraordinarily powerful Jedi, possibly one of the strongest the Order have ever seen. However, Mace also saw that Anakin was immature and did not fully grasp the magnitude of the power he possessed. This has actually led many fans to believe that Mace Windu might have been jealous of Anakin's superior power, with some even going as far as to speculating that Mace Windu might have even thought of himself as the Chosen One, as a prophecy had foretold of someone who would bring balance to the Force. And Mace Windu at the time of the Phantom Menace had already actually achieved a form of inner balance, as he mastered both the light and dark aspects of the Force within himself, which was evident within his unique amethyst lightsaber blade and the creation of the Vapad lightsaber form, a style that dangerously flirted close to the dark side. Yet this changed when Anakin was brought to the temple and Qui-Gon insisted that the boy was the Chosen One. However, Mace Windu was not jealous of Anakin, but rather he was instead apprehensive of the young boy. Mace recognized the immense potential within Anakin, but was also deeply concerned about the darkness within him, such as his strong emotions and his attachments, traits that most other Jedi would have long since abandoned. Mace Windu also believed that Anakin was just too old to begin Jedi training, which only compounded his worries. Anakin, however, interpreted Mace's apprehension as rejection, and felt that Mace Windu simply did not accept him, and in response, Anakin continuously sought out to prove himself to Mace Windu, often attempting to impress Mace through his actions and achievements. And their relationship would somewhat evolve during the Clone Wars, as Anakin's repeated heroics on the battlefield and his consistent streak of victories had begun to earn him the respect of Mace Windu. Yet, despite acknowledging Anakin's abilities, Mace still held on to his original belief that Anakin's mental state was simply just not suited for the responsibilities of a Jedi Master, as he remained too immature and too emotionally driven. This belief was a key reason of why Mace Windu strongly opposed the Chancellor Palpatine's decision to appoint Anakin to the Jedi Council and to grant him the rank of Master. To Mace, Anakin's power was never the issue, it was his immaturity and the lack of trust that Mace had for him. In fact, Mace was so in tune to the Force that he could even sense the dark side within other people, including Anakin and the Chancellor. However, due to Palpatine's immense power within the dark side and his use of Force Cloak, Mace could never fully grasp the true extent of Palpatine's darkness. And when Mace Windu sensed the darkness within Anakin, it only contributed to Mace's deep distrust for Anakin, as he feared that Anakin's inner darkness might eventually lead him astray. Mace even began to question whether the prophecy of the Chosen One might have been misinterpreted, and he also voiced his doubts that Anakin was truly the Chosen One destined to bring balance to the Force in the movie of Revenge of the Sith in front of Obi-Wan and Yoda, to which Yoda would also express his true feelings on the matter as well. From Anakin's perspective though, things were different. Despite the tensions between the two, Anakin never truly hated Mace Windu, and in fact, he respected him and even looked up to him as a powerful and accomplished Jedi. It was only after Mace Windu denied him the rank of Master that Anakin's feelings towards him shifted towards resentment, which later would play a crucial role in his fall to the dark side of the Force. And after he became Darth Vader, Mace Windu would be the second most hated Jedi he had, the first of which of course being Obi-Wan Kenobi. When looking at it now, it becomes crystal clear that Anakin's fall to the dark side was also partly contributed by Mace Windu. However, this is all part of the greater grand plan of Palpatine. But anyway, that is why Mace Windu did not trust Anakin Skywalker. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed today's video, it would mean a lot to me if you could like and subscribe, as it would help the channel out a ton. And if you enjoyed today's video and want to watch another one, make sure to click on screen now. And with that, my fellow Star Wars nerds, may the Force be with you.